Next question.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
You're doing pretty good?
Yeah. I made the mistake of going home between autographs and this and watching the news, and I got in a horrible mood. But I'm back. So.
Well, I got a comment leading into a question. I discovered the Jim Butcher Dresden Files along at the same time as Buffy, and so it was pretty interesting to start both of them. And then I discovered the audiobooks, and I was pretty happy. Like, he's doing like 12 books, and there's like 10 to 15 more coming out. And so he's gonna have about like 500 characters by the end.
All him. Like how many deep-voiced British wizards are there in the world?
But I was wondering, every now and then Jim Butcher is all like, we're eventually going to be making the series again into a movie or another animation or something like that. I was wondering if you were going to have a hand in that.
I ain't tall enough, man.
I mean, Tom Cruise is not very tall.
Like if you listen to me, I am totally Harry Dresden. But if you look at me,
or like Thomas.
Thomas Gubby's, I don't know, who would I be? I'd be like, seriously, he's described so many times as being tall. I think that I have the Sam Spade thing going on. I think that I could give you Sam Spade times Harry Potter kind of thing. And that's the envelope that exists in. But
You're beautiful.
unless we film with midgets. Gandalf. Yeah, unless from Lord of the Rings directs, I don't think I have a hope.
Let's start a petition.
Because I would love that role. It would double the budget, but okay.
Hello. I have a couple of questions. I was wondering, do you miss being blonde?
No. You look great. The bleaching, we had to get right down to the roots. Alright, so they bleached my scalp every 10 days. And to be honest, I don't want to complain because they were giving me enough money, but there was a lot of takes and close-ups they had to cut because pus was bleeding. And it really got to be a problem in fights when my head would be slammed, and all of a sudden all the stuff would start dripping. But it was pretty horrible. But the money was good.
Your British accent was obviously very good. And did you mimic it on anyone in particular, or was it just...
No, the thing is, I'm actually from Britain. I'm from Cambridge. The thing that, actually, I'm lying to you. The truth is, I am from Georgia. I don't want to say I'm from Georgia because people, they have, certain things they think about the people from the Soviet Union. But I am an actor, so I have to have American accent. You like my American accent? The truth is, I can do any accent that I would be hired for. I don't do Chinese, I don't do Korean, but I do anything that you might pay me for. French, Italian, English, Soviet Union, anything like that. It's a stage actor thing. You just get that in your quiver so that you can get hired. And it always amazes me when people say, great accent, because in theater, that's totally normal. It's not really that cool.
Okay, one last one. Out of the cast of Buffy, who did you get on with best? Who did you like working with?
Giles. Tony. He came up to me, the second day I filmed, comes up to me and goes, you fucking prat. We don't say it like that. You've got to get it right. What's going on with my family? They're gonna cut me up to shivers. You've got to get it right. So he and I will go through the scripts, line by line, word for word, for the first 6 months, to make sure that that accent went right on to. Right on to. So God bless Tony. Hey, beautiful.
Hello. I have to do one, just a shout out for all the Yowie fangirls. You and George Floyd. Would you really make a good wife?
I would make an excellent wife. babies, love to vacuum. And if you want to go out into the world and make all the money, fine. I would love a husband. Single parent with 2 teenage kids, I would love a husband.
Hello.
Yeah, of course.
First, I want to say that I've never been to a Comic-Con before, and you're the reason why I came.
You are surrounded by more intelligent people with a sense of humor than you will ever be surrounded again until you come to the next Comic-Con. The best thing you can do is collect phone numbers. You will find very good friends.
Well, being that Spike is one of my favorite characters of all time, I have a question related to that. Do you keep in touch with Joss Whedon, and do you think you guys will ever reunite on any other project?
Please, God, please.
Joss does not have a soft spot in his heart for me. No, he gave me a job. He came up to me the second day I was working and said, "You fucking actors, with your beautiful faces and your perfect goddamn hair, you get all the women, and we writers, we get nothing." And I was like, dude, man, I just came from theater, man. I'm a poor guy. I'm a high school sweetheart. I'm standing here with the hair that you dyed, and with the coat that you picked, and $250,000 set behind me to make me look cool. If I look cool, isn't it your fault? And he goes, yeah, but you have those cheekbones. Trying to rip them off my face. I said, but dude, you have the brain, huh? And he goes, yeah, but you're going to get laid all your life off this role. I said, dude, you want to switch? And he stormed off. From that moment on, I made myself scarce. Visible on the set of Buffy. The last thing I wanted was to be in Joss's vision. So I did it.
Hey.
Sorry, the truth is weird. Yeah.
So I'm wondering, you've been called upon to reach such heightened emotional states so many times. On the days that happens, is there any sort of process you go through, or is it simply a matter of you get on set, you say the words, and it happens?
Yeah, you know, I'm an actor, so like today, I went to sign autograph, got in my hotel room, started crying. Because I have a very, very full emotional life. I feel things very deeply, and I'm going through some stuff with my girlfriend, my fiance. And they're not like serious, but just enough to make me cry. So, I mean, basically, when you ask an actor to cry, it's like, oh, now I can let go. So usually an actor has no problem crying, because there's enough in his life, in his past life, to cry for years. What's harder, actually, is laughing.
Yeah.
That's the hard thing. To laugh without looking like an idiot. That's hard. Yeah.